What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfcryer here, and today we're going to talk about No Man's Sky Next and my thoughts on the game after my first couple of days playing. The latest installment of No Man's Sky has the gaming community hyped once again for the game that should have been the best thing to happen to the gaming industry since the dawn of video games. While I personally did not fall victim to that initial hype storm, perhaps that's a video for another day, I did decide to pick up this game after seeing the latest trailer. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of No Man's Sky Next. I truly think that multiplayer, while still not up to the MMO level, was what drew me in and finally opened up my wallet. I personally prefer to play games with friends, and this update gives you that option finally, which is really what this game needed. I mean, what's the point of having an amazing spaceship, a fleet of freighters, or a kick-ass looking base without being able to share your adventures and achievements with your friends? And now this game lets you do just that by allowing you to play with up to 3 of your friends in the same game. Hopefully, as time goes on, Hello Games can expand this idea even further, but we're gonna have to wait and see on that. No Man's Sky is a game that is truly breathtaking to behold. The worlds that you journey to vary from one to another, just as promised, and each one seems to have its own awe-inspiring beauty and feel to it. New creatures and fauna await your arrival on each of these new planets you land on, and the game rewards you with a small amount of currency for each new discovery, and you could spend countless hours in-game just bouncing from one planet to the next and seeing what each one holds. The universe is open, vast, and yours to discover. Someone once asked me during one of my live streams, what do you do in this game? My answer would definitely have to be, what do you want to do in this game? From discovering new galaxies, new planets, and new species of plants and animals, to near endlessly upgrading your gear and your ships, to building sprawling bases on alien worlds, to owning your own giant space freighter or fleet of space freighters. You can get into space battles, defending your fleet, or send your fleet off on missions on their own. You can even set up massive farms and sell your crops in order to continually upgrade and explore the universe, all while showing off all your fancy new stuff to your friends. If you're looking for more structured things to do, No Man's Sky offers missions that are available at space stations once you've completed that initial quest line, and you can complete these missions for various rewards based on its difficulty. You can also try to decipher everything that is being said to you by learning the language of each of the different races. As you journey through the universe, you can interact with different aliens and objects in the game that broaden your vocabulary. And it's pretty cool to see certain words as you talk to each alien. Certain words will become visible to you in English so that you can start to understand and piece together what they're saying. And the more you learn, the more words that are available to you in the conversation. And it's pretty cool that that's one thing that's in this game. All right, now on to the stuff that's not so great about the game. When I first started No Man's Sky up, I was in awe of the magnitude of the game, and then I died. The game's tutorial quest line doesn't actually start off with the pure basics, like keeping your life support systems and hazard protection suit up using oxygen and sodium respectively. The initial quest line that is given to you seems to take about 3 to 5 hours to complete and depends on how much exploring and material farming you do while completing it. This questline introduces you to the crafting system, base building, intergalactic flight, and upgrading your gear, and while not perfect, it does an okay job of explaining most things while letting you discover it naturally through your questing. I personally think that the quest line could use some improvements, but overall, it's not something that you can't overcome while playing this game. No Man's Sky can feel a bit grindy at times, especially in the beginning as you are trying to get those upgrades and see all those amazing ships that you aren't even close to being able to afford. Farming and discovering can, at times, feel like an endless loop. I wouldn't say that it's more grind-based than any of the MMOs out there, but the grind is definitely there. I do think that the rest of the content and the fact that each world varies at least slightly more than makes up for it and allows you to take a break from farming by doing other things, and there's always something else to do, thankfully. Now, there are definitely things with this game that I think need to be addressed and fixed as soon as possible, one of which being the menu. This game is brilliantly beautiful and massive to behold, looking and feeling like it took thousands upon thousands of hours to create, and yet the menu appears to have been thrown together in under 5 minutes. This game would most definitely benefit from being able to change your keybinds and options while on the main menu, rather than doing all of that tedious stuff after you've been dropped into such an unfriendly environment. And the game still has some kinks to work out. Whether these are intentional or just bugs within the game is unknown to me, but things such as switching ships while in a space station appear to be possible, but they are not. I have not been able to get it to do that, and the game still crashes occasionally. Though nowhere near as often as was reported during the game's initial release, I have personally encountered one such crash. And to date, none of the other people that I play with have experienced it, but it can be frustrating for sure if you do run into this problem, especially when you reload the game only to find that your character is in space without a spaceship, falling to his death. But hopefully these issues will one day be resolved, and so far it's only happened to me once, like I said, and overall I think that the game is still worth it past these bugs and issues. But I totally think that these are fixable problems, and hopefully Hello Games is working to that end. Overall, I have to say that I am pleased with my purchase of No Man's Sky. I think I will easily get my money's worth out of the game, and I'm finding it extremely fun and can't wait to continue my journey. I think that this game is enjoyable and holds a lot of promise for the future if Hello Games continues to pour their heart and soul into it. Perhaps I'll do another video someday outlining some things that I would love to see added to the game. But for now, I can tell you that this game is pretty damn good. And if you can catch it on sale for $30 or $40, that is a complete no-brainer. I would definitely tell you to buy this game. At the base $60 price, however, I would say look into it, check out some more videos about it, that sort of thing. I personally would still pay the $60 for it, just because I'm enjoying it that much, but you might want to check out other videos on the game if you're looking to spend that much. But if it drops to $40 or under, buy the game, because it is definitely worth it at that price. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. If you want more No Man's Sky content, let me know down below. I definitely want to hear from you guys. If you guys want to talk about No Man's Sky and whether or not you are playing it, let me know that as well. I'm always open for discussion. I love reading all the comments. I respond to as many as I can. So feel free to comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well to get notified when I put up new videos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so very much, and you all have a fantastic day. Peace.